there are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bruins will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Nebraska's offense will get the first crack at it here. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that...
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Huskers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Finds a tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Makes the catch. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. It was quite a burden for Dylan Raiola a year ago, viewed as the Nebraska football savior. So, Jesse, how should he approach growth and improvement in his sophomore season?
Well, I think you got to continue to grow. There were a lot of eyes on Dylan Raiola last year, and for good reason. He is unbelievably talented, but you saw the swagger that he brings to the offense and that X factor and demeanor he really brings to the team. They believe in him. They were able to win a lot of close games a season ago. I think it's not about resting on your laurels. It's about taking the next step to try and be better.
And the Huskers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll keep it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The handoff to Johnson. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So UCLA's offense will go to work for the first time. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. They'll send the tight end in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw again. Pressure coming. He's got it. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll sneak it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap, it's Thomas. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They feed him again. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Pocket breaking down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Dead center perfect. And we're even here in the 1st.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Finds the big tight end. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's caught inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hunter. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man, it's Raiola. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Huskers want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's reeled in. It's key. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And, guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bruins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They go to the draw. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Already showing signs of a slugfest as they try to build on this 6-3 lead. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Here comes the heat.
Reese, never a doubt. Are you kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the ground with the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Cornhuskers will send out the punt unit. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Down 6-3 early, they'll try to put together a drive to take the lead. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Flores. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for space, it's Thomas. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
It is such a luxury for a defensive coordinator when you know you can get after the quarterback. This is the best team in the nation right now in getting sacks, whether they rush 4, 5, or 6. Time and time again, when they get the opponent in a passing situation, they're able to get home and create negative plays.
Smashes it between the uprights. And with that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! Ripping through the defense. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Huskers moving quickly to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Johnson. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cornhuskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Hunter. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Motion from the back. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Ives. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Takes the handoff. It's Ives. Spins away from the defender. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UCLA will go back to work on offense. The give to the tailback. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Throwing right. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Under fire, looking for a big gain. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
You got to be so careful, too, David, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bruins will punt this one away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Finds a man on the left. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Huskers in the hurry-up. When you're called Cornhuskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throw back to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Huskers with the 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Duke. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bruins line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Working on the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The Cornhuskers want to crank the tempo. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Key. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He'll pull it on the read. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Working that wide receiver screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Huskers are threatening in the red zone. He'll keep it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Hunter. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
And what a great play by the defense. With their backs against the wall, they create the fumble and then jump on it in their own end zone for the touchback.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on third down. Bring in the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Fakes to grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Bruins want to move quickly. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Nebraska! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Wants to throw on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
To the air, it's Raiola. Got his man quickly. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man down the middle. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Give him 6. Touchdown, Huskers!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Flores. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Thomas. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Under fire. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bruins send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Back to throw, it's Raiola. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Found the spot in the defense. Turning on the Jets. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Well, you talk about getting out of jail free. They changed that field position in a heartbeat, and now they're ready to roll. Here's a heat. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Flores. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. To the air, it's Iamaleava. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good, easy call for the refs. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. A strike downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and
breaks into the open. Nice move there. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cornhuskers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Markway. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Huskers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. After getting stuffed, what did they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? They'll try to blast their way in. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab on the left. Finds some room. Inside the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCLA! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? From the gun. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Punts it out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 40. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Mills. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. It's a draw. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Huskers decide to punt it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. UCLA will go back to work on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 5 receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. They go to the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right?
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
The Cornhuskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Markway. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gonna run it. It's Ives. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Sets up the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us, because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue.
Turning it on. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to outflank him with the jet sweep. Runs through a tackle. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to the ground. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And the beatdown has ensued. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UConn is getting dominated today, and the folks in stores deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 21 to Duke. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Oh, they're after him! Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. With the catch, it's Key. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. The give to the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Grabbed over the middle, it's Flores. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Thomas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. Grab near the marker. It's Flores. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Finds his tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated.